You were at Monett Motor Speedway for the four-state race, and in your heat race, or no, it was a feature, wasn't it?
Yeah, feature.
Coming down the backstretch, as everybody else could see, you had a good crash back there, and you're standing here today walking and talking, and looks like you're feeling all right. Looks like the adrenaline is definitely gone out of you now.
So I ain't felt nothing even after the adrenaline rush ran off. It's just I'm sore, you know, from being jolted. That's about it.
And as far as your safety gear and stuff like that, what do you contribute it to that you're still here walking around? And
check your belts, make sure they're tight. Definitely have a full containment seat, because I think if it had been a older seat, I probably wouldn't be standing here today, or I'd be in the hospital. Just always go through, make sure everything's tight. My brothers do it every time before I go out. They'll make sure they're all tight, tighten all the belts.
Check the bolts.
Check the bolts, make sure they're all tight. Yeah. I'm gonna throw a neck brace and buy a Hans device.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I've seen a lot of drivers wear it. I say new now. I've been filming for 3 years, but as far as getting around cars and doing that, I am not familiar with them. But I've learned a lot. But yeah, the Hans, I know a lot of people went to that just for, I think
that reason.
Yeah, the stability of your head and stuff. I have a question. Your seat belts, are they hooked to the seat, or are they hooked inside the car?
No, they come through. They're hooked to the back side of the roll cage here, and then they come through here.
Okay.
And buckle over and through the seat here,
And then, of course, it looks like the seat's all made out of aluminum.
It's all aluminum, yeah. Yeah, I highly recommend a full containment.
And definitely straps on good and tight whenever you're
tight,
in the
car. Make sure they're all tight. Everything's tight.
Okay, and we've also heard some questions about people saying, your helmet. They thought it came out of the car. Could you explain a little more about that and what you do to prevent that to happen?
I took my helmet off my head and put it on the dash. Whenever I was climbing out, I kicked it with my foot, and that's what kicked it off the dash down onto the tire. I would never go out on the track if I knew, if something like that was going to come off.
Yeah, and as watching the video, I didn't see no helmet or anything going down the track or anything. Of course, it all happened so fast.
Yeah,
parts and pieces were flying everywhere. I was farther away, but from the videos that I've seen and watched, I didn't see a helmet come off, during anything.
It was a ride for sure. It's a wild ride. I got the right car builder, Robert High with H&H Race Cars, built it. I've got James Reedus, I've got Kim Koss, I've got everybody on my side. I've got good people to have.
Yeah, and Robert and them, they brought their 2 new cars up to Springfield Raceway and showed them off up there on the grandstand side. And
yeah, he makes sure everything's extra safe. He wouldn't let you go out on the track if he thought it was not going to hold up.
Yeah.
I mean, this car's 20 years old. That's 20-year-old metal there. Saved my life,
Now, did you notice that the car was on fire whenever?
No, I never did. Misty, which is a family member, she started screaming and saying the car's on fire. They get out, get out, get out. And that's all I could think about was getting out.
Yeah.
As I rolled it over, I was like, man, it's just a tire change or whatever, it ain't too bad. And as soon as I turned around and looked and seen the way it was just hurting.
Crazy. How about, you have any sponsors, or are you looking for any sponsors to help you get you back up?
And I could take more sponsors if anybody wants to help. I've got Lee McGill with Complete Services. I've got H&H Race Cars, Robert High, Sheldon's Custom Muffler and more with Justin and Sheldon. Brown LeClue Specialist, Show Me Tent with Randall Stearns, Cold Cuts, Dustin Anderson with Inbred Red, RDR Racing, Cody Ryder, James Reedus and Kim Casa.
And again, if anybody, you know, wants to help sponsor, you can see the car and the condition it's in. He could definitely use all the help that you want to help get him back up and going. He's in the points race for Springfield, and Springfield just announced that it was going to be a 2-week haul for you to get back up and going for Springfield, and Jerry kind of threw a loop in there on you, and he's shortened that time frame down just a little bit for you.
I'm going to try to have her together. If not, I'll be back out for the next race.
Anything you got to say to fans or anything?
Thanks for my family and everybody checking on me. You know, means a lot.
Well, thanks for the interview today,
Yes,
and we'll check back in on you maybe toward the end of the season, see where you're at.
Right on. Sounds good.
Appreciate it.
Thank you.
Yep, thank you.